What is up, Salad? It's your boy Twisting, and today I thought I might just kind of do a little update video on what I'll be doing on this game. The event is running right now, which is cookies, and it's like a video released before how to get those gifts as soon as possible. It's the same thing, you just farm scenarios over and over again. You farm Fame 1 normal. I didn't feel like the need to make a whole video about it. That's what all you have to do. Just in case you don't know what it is, you go Fame 1 and just farm it. And this is what I've been doing, just leveling up some monsters on the side while I've been doing that. And so yeah, I've probably got about 15 cookies. It's not a lot, but drop rate is always going to be that low, so yeah, that's all you can do. So what I've been doing, haven't 6-starred anyone. You'll notice that the Rainbow ones have gone. And so Lucian is 5-star, as he was before. So all I did is I made Prom a 5-star. I think Jotan was already a 5-star. 5-starred Orang. A 5-starred Calicus, 5-starred Tagalis, and 5-starred the Jojo as well. And from now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more 5-stars to make. I'm considering making a 6-star, but to be honest with you, I just want to build all the 5-stars I want, so then I can farm Necropolis and everything like that, build the runes, then work on the 6-stars, because to me, 6-star takes a long time, and a lot of effort, unless you've got money to spend, you just build food, but, so yeah. That's what I'm doing with that, and I finally got a Fire Marshal cat. I didn't use guild points, I just randomly got one from a scroll, so I can finally fuse Beretta, which is what I'm working towards, but I'm going to fuse Beretta after the event, because at the moment I'm just grinding out those cookies, trying to get as many as I can, and hopefully I should be able to have excess ones, and then and then on the last day of the event I'll do a video of using all those cookies to try and get some rewards. That'll be quite cool. Something a bit different. Hopefully we can get some mystical scrolls, and any scrolls or whatever we get, we'll open them on that video as well. People may be wondering why I am not. I had before, if anyone knows, I had her, and I fed a lot of my max 4-stars because I kind of just wanted to 5-star. Like, I wasn't planning to use anyone as a food for a 6-star, right? So, Sigmaris, I don't have a personal need for him at the moment. I actually don't. I know everyone should build him, and everyone should build him, and I'm gonna build him in the future, but I have other monsters that I want to work on beforehand, like Lucian and Veramos, Darian, and the list goes on. And Sigmaris to me is not a priority. And I've also seen one of my friends, Arangs, she hits 20k with the second skill. This is ridiculous. So I'm definitely gonna try and build her. Jojo is good for TOA hard. I am struggling with TOA hard. I am stuck on 26, which is really ironic because that's just 2 Renas and a Fuko. But for example, the crit rate on Veramos, and what wasn't even trying to get crit rate, is 67%. So I'm having a problem with that. And Susano, I do not, for some reason, no matter how hard I farm, I cannot get him from the first stage. So I've completely given up trying to bother with that. If for whatever reason I get him out of Scroll, I'll build Susano, and from then I will build a Sigmaris. But I'm not going to try and farm basically wasting energy hoping to get him, because for whatever reason the drop rate on that is ridiculous. There really should be a secret dungeon for him for this guy. It's just stupid. I think a lot of people can agree with me on that, especially. Even this one is just stupid to try and get. It took me ages to get, and it's so insane. So that's why I'm not bothering with Sigmaris at the moment, because I just cannot fucking get water in Nagami. In terms of who I've actually got a lot of monsters to awaken. So which we're gonna have to get round to. It's going to have to be a lot of farming. But the problem is, at this stage in the month, is when everyone needs to farm for dragons and giants to get runes, because the free rune removal is when it's just going crazy. Take all the runes off, put them all back on the best monsters, make the best monsters I can. I'm actually going to take the runes off Lucian and put them on him, because these runes are not even that good, right? Just literally, he hits 11k with the third skill, and it's not even like maxed or anything. He hits 11k with his third skill. 8,000 on a non-defense broken enemy, right? That is insane. I was shocked. I was shocked of how much damage that actually does. So I'm gonna try him out with Lucian's runes, and I'm obviously gonna put them back on Lucian, as you know. But just want to see how powerful he actually could be. I'll make a video on it too, and I'll do the same with Tagaros, and I'll do the same on Aran. Hopefully, I can get her awakened by then. That's the plan, to awaken all the 5 stars, and then awaken everything else that I need to awaken, and we should be good. I've got quite a bit of food actually. Food's just constantly building up at the moment. I bought a premium pack and got Arang, which is really annoying because I had just fused her, so I used her as a skill up to 5-star. And I also got Fire Martial Cat, so I was actually quite happy out of that. I actually wanted Fire Martial Cat more than I wanted and most of the Nat 4s, right? Or most of the Nat 3s and shit, because I need to fuse Beretta. Beretta is 2A god. You can't do 2A TOA without Beretta. It's insane how much Beretta and Tyrone help with 2A. So another little quick tip I wanted to put in the video is, when you've got a friends list, right, one of the things I noticed is the people at the top, right, the people on top of here, they do not need social points at all. Like, it's pointless to give them social points because they just get them and they're like, don't give a shit. So what I do is I use this, so I give the first 5, right, and then what will happen is that's in 19 hours, which means tomorrow morning, in a few more hours, right, this will not reset, and then I'll need to give the 5. I need to do 5 more hats, right, to get 3 wings to use in the arena. So what I'll do is I'll use the other 45, and it goes on. So that way I've always got 5 available to use in the arena. So I always have. So I'm not stood here waiting, if you get me. So that's a little quick tip to add to it. And the farming is going to begin, but obviously not. I'm gonna leave that out of the video. I'm also just started Clash of Clans, not as in I'm Town Hall 1. I was Town Hall 8. Got bored of the game because I was basically max Town Hall 8, and grinding to get walls was really boring. So, but I've come back to the game just because I tried other games on my phone and I couldn't find anything that to pass the time between waiting for energy to recharge for Summoner's War, right? So I decided, I might as well play Clash again. But the problem with Clash is, it's just so drawn out. Every 2 hours, you gotta just use your dragons, or even if then, it's every 15 minutes to use barbarians and archers, and a lot of it's too grindy. The game is too grindy. This game is grindy, but I feel like none of my efforts are being wasted, if that makes sense. Whereas with, because no one steals resources on this game, but on Clash, people can literally take 300,000 from your base, and that's 2 or 3 raids sometimes, and it's just ridiculous. And also, this game has, this is the reason I like this game so much, is because there's an end game. With Clash, I don't see the end game. The end game is just, you just have everything maxed, right, and taken you 3 or 4 years to get everything absolutely maxed. And then you just keep raiding bases over and over again. This game, when you've got endgame, you can still hunt for the monsters, you can build better runes. The endgame is constantly evolving because you've got arena, you've got TOA to go through. And, you won't... I can't see myself ever putting this game down, because even if the light and dark Nat 5s from the Light and Dark Scrolls are something to aim for. I mean, to be honest, things like this, I'm not too keen. But if I get a brig out of Light and Dark Scroll, I'll be pissed off because he is basically food. But pretty much everyone wants. I can't remember who it is. It's the Trinity, isn't it? Yeah. Is she light or is she dark? She's dark. The dark Valkyria, she is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. To use in arena, she's pretty good. So yeah, that just explains what I've been doing. 5-star about 4 monsters. Could have 6-star Lucian, but I wasn't really feeling it at the time. Kind of wanted just to build up those 5 stars. Try different monsters out, because at the end of the day, if I don't like Tagaris, if I don't like the fire. Oh, this is actually something I want to talk about. I'm actually gonna build him. And you may be wondering, like, why? First of all, he's only going to be 5-starred. I don't plan to 6-star him anytime soon. Probably like next year, even if I can be bothered by then. So I'm not too worried, and I can always feed him if not. But looking at the skills, right? So weakens defense and dots. Attack power increases according to defense. Okay. So he's going to be ringed for guard or vampire guard, right? Attack power increases as your HP decreases. Trevor has this skill. In a way, your critical rate increases by 30%. So I'm thinking Rage Blade right now. Maybe even Rage Guard. Okay. Attack power increasing according to defense. So basically, Rage Guard. Defense, crit damage, defense is what I'm thinking to ruin him, and then ruining him with HP and speed substars. But then this is what I was interested in. Decreases the chance of being attacked with a critical hit by 50%, and decreases the attacker's attack speed for 1 turn with 50% chance when attacked, right? So, if we go to monsters, I mean, Jubel is different, because he's used for arena, but I was thinking as well, look at Jubel's 3rd skill. Decreases the chances of receiving. That's the same skill, except for it doesn't have the decrease cool time on the fire lizardman. But at the same, when you go to Fuko, and Fuko is just fucking annoying. Like I don't like him. He's more of a. It's just annoying to kill. But decreased attacker's attack speed for 1 turn when you're attacked, right? So essentially, you have a mesh of those 2 skills. Now, I don't see many people building him, and I want to build him with as strong runes as I can, and try him out, and just see if he's any good, right? And if he is, I'm going to let you guys know, because I think about it this way, right? Arena, weaken defense, dots. Dots is not too bad for not amazing for arena, but weaken defense. Okay, so it's going to fall away attacks. When your HP is low, you do a shit ton of damage, and the crit rate is increased by 30%, and his crit rate is already 15, right? And you awaken, it's 15%. So he has a 60% crit rate already, base crit rate on the 2nd skill. So with crit rate substats, he could have 100% crit rate, right? You don't even need to ruin him for crit rate. That's the great thing. So, and then just running for defense, I think this guy could be seriously the next Copper if people are not realizing it. Because the problem with Copper is you can't use him on arena defense because he is wind, and the meta is fire, so you'll get shit on every single time, right? And people just bring defense breakers, and Copper's useless. Then again, with this guy, they could do the same thing, but I'm thinking using him. All I'm actually saying is, I find his skills interesting, and maybe you guys do too. I don't know, but it's worth me trying out and just seeing if I like him or not. So, I've talked for quite a bit in this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, it will be Summoners War or Clash of Clans. Peace out.